Well, if you're like me, you've always wondered what is the difference between the HEALS Act and the HEROES Act. For beginners, the HEALS Act was passed by the Republican Party, while the HEROES Act, I believe several months ago, was passed by the Democratic Party. But currently, what is being negotiated are the terms and conditions of the HEALS Act, which is passed, as I said earlier, by the Republican Party. So the difference in numbers is the HEROES Act is $3 trillion, while the HEALS Act is $1 trillion. For the stimulus checks, it's still the same. They both would get, people would get $1,200 under both acts. But the difference is for the dependents, right? So for the Democratic proposed HEROES Act, dependents would get $1,200 with a max of 3 dependents. However, on the Republican side, the HEALS Act, the dependents would be the same as the CARES Act. So each one would get $500. There would be no age minimum this time around. But the unemployment benefits under the HEROES Act would be the same as the CARES Act right now, which is $600 per week, while under the HEALS Act, it would be reduced to $200 per week. How long the benefits last? So right now, under the HEROES Act, it would be until January 2021. And under the HEALS Act, it would be $200 per week through September, then 70% matching of lost wages. The Paycheck Protection Program, eligibility eliminates 75% requirements and extends application period to December 31st. And under the HEALS Act, another $190 billion in the PPP fund. So they would add $190 billion towards that program. And the employee tax credit, so under the HEROES Act, you would be increased the tax credit to 80% of up to $15,000 in wages. And then the tax under the HEALS Act, the tax credit would be 65% of up to $30,000. Evictions under the HEROES Act expands to cover all rental properties in the U.S. So therefore, there would be no evictions for the next 12 months, in addition to 12 months is what it says here. And on here it says the for the HEALS Act, I know there are they're negotiating, but I'm not sure at the moment what they are. So once I find them out, I'll make a PowerPoint and put them on there. School opening. So they all want to fund schools. So under the HEROES Act, school openings would be $58 billion for K through 12 and $42 billion for higher education. And under the HEALS Act, you would get $70 billion for K through 12 and $29 billion for higher education. And coronavirus testing under the HEALS Act, it would be $16 billion. And of course, according to this one, it does not currently address it yet. Thank you.